Sometimes the relationship is not a goal in itself. Often women want to have a man in order to have some of their other needs fulfilled. For example, self-discovery, feeling good about self, personal growth, or being loved. These needs are certainly good and worth going after, but expecting a man to fulfill this for you can lead to many years of wasted time and a lot of frustration. The feeling of lack in these areas comes from deeper subconscious blockages. So obviously no man can actually fix this. It would be much more useful to set these goals aside as a separate goal, independent from the relationship, and get a professional support such as a coach, therapist, psychologist, or some group training to help you achieve these goals. And thanks to having these needs fulfilled, you will be able to attract a better quality relationship in the future. So let's have a look at these 4 examples. I want to have an open relationship or maybe multiple relationship. And through the interaction with this man, I want to discover myself. I want to achieve this through unconditional love and safe and respectful relationship. I want the man to challenge me to discover myself. Now think for a moment. How likely is it that a random man without any special education, who is most likely still trying to find himself, will be able to provide you unconditional love and this safe environment for your self-discovery? Or is it more likely that he's going to accidentally hurt you? Especially in the concept of the open relationship with no commitment. Second example. I want to have that kind of relationship where I can be myself and I can feel good about myself. Well, if right now you're not feeling like you can be yourself, or maybe you have some doubts about yourself, this is related to deeper subconscious blockages about the freedom of your self-expression and your identity. Maybe you expect the man to reassure you that you are enough. But even with the best intention and best effort, men are just human beings. So eventually he's going to do or say something that's going to make you feel bad. And then you get triggered and you're going to blame him for putting you down. And you're going to conclude that he's not a good guy for you and maybe that there are not even any good men left out there. While on the other hand, if you first feel good about yourself, then you're able to communicate differently. You don't get so easily triggered, and that changes your experience. So potentially the man who was seen as totally not suitable before can actually now become a pretty good guy, or you just choose a different one that is more suitable for you. Third example. I want to have the kind of relationship that allows and encourages my personal growth. If you're looking for any kind of personal growth, then it's not fair to expect your boyfriend to be your coach and to pull you forward. Instead, the support of a professional might be more appropriate here. But maybe you object, I don't want the personal growth just for myself. I actually want the relationship to support the growth of both of us. Women who have this idea often are the ones who are the first ones investing into the relationship and into the man, into making him growth, and they expect he's going to do the same back, which will make this nice balance. However, most of the time it doesn't work like it. So, if you've been doing this, you probably noticed that the guys don't do their part, they don't appreciate your investment, And sometimes they don't even want to be in a romantic relationship with you at all. So if you're looking for a personal growth, then instead focus on yourself, invest in yourself, get the support that you need, not from a boyfriend but from a professional, and thanks to the growth that you will achieve, you will be able to attract a better quality man in the future. And the fourth example. I want to find somebody who will love me, who will give me unconditional love, who wants me, and who will be happy with me. Notice, this goal is written from an external reference point of view. This means not from your own perspective, but from the man's perspective. Things like, he will love me, he will want me. This makes you simply an object in other person's wishes rather than an equal partner. This gives a hint about a weak identity and the possibility that you don't really know what you want for yourself. A deep feeling of missing love is related usually to some childhood traumatic experiences, and it is not something that a man can fix. Until this is resolved, it will make you vulnerable in the relationship, and the partners will have a lot of power over you. So, to conclude this video, notice whether your goal is more about the relationship itself, or is it about fulfilling some other kind of needs that you have. Use your workbook to document your observations.